So this is my app, GoFish. It was built using web technologies, so HTML, CSS, JavaScript, also using the Angular framework, and it was made into an Android application using PhoneGap, which I'm running now on my HTC One. So if I hit play, you're going to see the level select screen. You can see there's 3 levels, each with increasing costs in order to play them, but they also have increasing potential rewards. And in the top right, you can see there's a shop. So once you get successful, you're going to be able to buy a few things. Now I have a fair bit of money, and I've already upgraded to a map and to an underwater camera for the purposes of this demo. I've also bought a couple of baits, and I'm going to show you what those mean if we play the first level here. So because I have the map, I can see how deep this spot is. And because I have the underwater camera, I can see that there's definitely some fish here. So I'm going to tap and see if I get lucky. Yes, I caught a shoe, but because I've already fished here, the payoff is decreasing. So I can choose to take my luck here and hope that this group of fish here is going to bite, which I don't think it is. Nope. So I think I'm just going to move on here. There's another potential group here. I'm going to try my luck again. Again, I've got one. See if I can catch any stragglers. No, but there's definitely some more. No. So I don't think I'm going to try my luck, and I'm going to move on. So that's my thought process as I'm playing this level. But the whole purpose of this app is to see how other users would search. Like if they would search, 10 times in the same spot, or if they're doing what I'm doing and looking at these cues and moving on to the next spot to try and get more rewards. Like here, I've just caught another shoe. Nothing. And nothing. So I'm going to try once more. So you can fish in the spot as much as you want, but sometimes you can just tell by the cues that there's not a lot of fish here really. So you just have to keep moving and try your luck elsewhere. But because I have a bit of money, I'm going to end the level now. And we're going to go to the shop and upgrade to an old sonar. This is going to, those fish shadows that you saw, this is now going to show them even deeper. So we're going to go head to the lake and try and get deep. You can see there's a loading banner at the top just telling me that I'm contacting the server. Now, this lake isn't looking too deep, but I think I'm going to change bait and I'm going to see if any of these fish like the new bait. So I've caught a bass straight away. Got another bass. This spot's looking good. They seem to like the bait I've got. Great, that's an entirely new species as well. Fantastic. So I'm looking good here. If I was playing for real, I would move on, try my luck elsewhere, but I'm going to head home again. And this is the results screen. It shows the total value of fish I've caught for each species, as well as the largest fish I've caught for this level. So I'm looking pretty good here. 7 quid's worth of bass and 16 quid's worth of bream. I've not quite paid for the trip here, but again, I've not used the entire day and I've not been playing as an actual player would. So I'm going to head home. And that is Go Fish. There's plenty to do here. Upgrading your boat increases your speed. You can upgrade to a sonar, which will again show fish even further, and it'll also show fish more accurately. So some of those fish groups, while it might look like there's a lot of fish there, it might not be indicative of the actual number of fish. Line increases your chance for actually catching fish. Sometimes you don't catch them even if they are there. And the bait again, that can attract certain types of fish, and that's for players to kind of work out for themselves as they play. So thanks for watching.